And we're live! So as we are moving forward and continuing on with the 50K by Christmas, it has been so fun to see everybody's videos that they've done and introducing themselves. We have so many cool people that do so many amazing things that are participating in this challenge. We have people that are getting clients. We have people that are getting referrals. Like, things have been moving in this challenge, and it's exciting. And that's all great. And when it comes to making 50K, it's going to take something, right? It's intentional. I don't know about this hat. Will you let me know about this hat? I'm kind of going some furry hat PTSD here. We're gonna rock it though. So when it comes to
tell her she looks hot in the hat.
When it comes to making 50K within a 90-day period, that takes something, right? It takes, yes, the energetics and all of that, but it takes a strategy. It takes a process. It takes a plan. You love the hat. Thank you so much. All right, cool. We'll rock that just for you. So it's going to take strategy. It's going to take a process. And so what we want to do today is really go through the step by step, right? Ultimately, if you're just here and you're like, why in the world is she wearing a hat in the first place? This is kind of weird. This is October. We're Halloween. Am I early? You're right on time. So ultimately what we're doing is 50K by Christmas. It's a 90 days to 50K, right? Is ultimately the goal. What is it going to take? What's it going to look like for you to set yourself up and set your coaching business up to be able to actually bring in 50K? So today is the step-by-step process we're doing. Hey, Krista. So we're doing, this is a whole experience. You want to kind of dive in a little bit about
Yeah, so ultimately this is like one of the things that we get come up is like, is 50K really possible for me if I don't have a ton of time? And one of the things we want to talk about is, the 3 things that we do with our clients that really that make time their friend instead of time just bashing them over the head, right? And so
I don't have time for this. How in the world do I have to do more? Like, I'm already doing the things and it's already not producing what I want. What do you mean I'm 50K by Christmas? Are you crazy?
Yeah. And so and we have one client, Ryan, actually, I just talked to him the other day.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. And he, one of the things that he was able to do that was super amazing is that he was working a 40-hour job as in a alcohol I can't say that word. Anyways, rehabilitation center, counseling people that were getting sober. And so, and when he got off, he worked on his coaching where he helped guys that were 5 years sober create a purpose in their life. And I just remember that being so clear. It's just so clear. But it was amazing that he was in 40 days was able to get to $17,000 in his coaching, and then he was consistently doing 10K a month for a whole year, and then the whole next year, which is amazing, right? While still working the 40-hour job, right? So working 40-hour job, doing 10K a month in his coaching business, which is,
and honestly, he was just getting started too. So his prices weren't if his prices were higher.
He would definitely be crushing it, right? And so this was the thing. This was from zero. Never had a coaching business before. Yeah. Never even didn't even know online coaching was a thing. And so when you have the right structures, when you have the energetic side of things, when you have there's a certain tools that we use with our clients to just be more effective with time. And so we're going to go a little bit into those right now. So one, I think we get started with, we talked about creating your 1, 2, 3s or your SOP, standard operating procedures. Anybody?
It sounds like that needs to be a song, like the 1, 2, 3s, SOPs.
Yeah, something like that.
These are the things, these are their income producing activities, what you do on an every single day basis that brings in, continues the momentum. You stop doing these things, clients stop coming. You do these things, clients start coming.
Yeah, it's one of the things that I love about our program we do with our clients is we work with them and help them create. We didn't even know if this was what we were going to call it or whatever. We were doing this at the beginning, but then now it just become a thing. It's like every day we do these things, and then we are able to, what are those things? Well, it's somehow of getting cold people into your world. Like, how do you find new people that have no clue who you are and be able to add value to their life? And obviously, alignment and who you are, it depends. So we work on with our clients and create very specific ones with them. Then our process to nurture and build relationships with the people that you've already added value with, and how to actually create a community around that. And then there's like the people that are hot, the people that are kind of like ready to go. How do you get them to raise their hand? How do you take them from engager to book call, and also get them to be a client? So we just create that custom process. Your standard operating procedure every day is you do those things, and you can basically print your own money, because
Yeah, so the biggest thing that we've seen with doing these things every day is having the consistency to do it and really taking time as your friend. Right? So first things first, it's like, how much time do you actually have in your day to really devote to your business? Right? So what we're doing here is we're ultimately getting on our calendars. This is all the pre-training. By the way, if this is your first time with the 50K by Christmas, it's an entire experience that we're doing.
Yes.
It includes, as we're giving out different assignments and these videos, you get points, you get pride. And at the end of this, there'll be prizes. It's a lot of fun. We do this every single year, and it's always a blast, and it's always incredible to see the results and just the people. It's one of my favorite times of the year. However, you do want to be registered in order to qualify for the prizes. We couldn't possibly track everybody and what everyone does unless you're registered. So if you want to register, there is a link here. Play with us.
If you are on certain platforms, if you aren't on a certain platform, if you need the link, you don't see a link around here anywhere, and you just need the link, say link in the comments, and we'll get you the link so that you can register for the 50K, or just look around our Facebook somewhere, you'll find it.
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
So make sure you want to make sure you register, because that's how we keep track of all of the points. So you get points for different homework assignments, and ultimately what we're doing is we're setting you up. This whole thing is about 50K by Christmas, right? And again, it's going to take something. So first things first is, let's figure out how much time that you have on a daily basis to work on your business. I'm not including going on trainings or being a part of a program or doing anything else. I'm talking about you sitting down and working, taking the actions, creating the content, doing all of the things on a daily basis.
Yep.
Okay, so once you have that figured out, I want you to literally schedule it on your calendar. We have a thing around here. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
If it's not on your calendar, it don't exist. What's up, Steve?
So finding out how much time that you have, putting it on your calendar every day. So I will say, having a calendar gives you freedom. And this was a big lesson. Do you remember when we first got together?
Yeah.
I was like, no, we must flow through the day. Don't tell me what to do. I will do what I want when I want. This is the life that I've created. Something like that.
Yes.
Yeah. So that worked great for a little while, until we started building a team and having clients and serving people, and it didn't work anymore. And so what I found, because I am such a flow person, I still am, that when I have a calendar and it's set, like, these are the hours that I'm going to get all of the SOP stuff, like action stuff, done. And then what it does is it creates so much space everywhere else in my life. It's the craziest thing. So I've learned that every time I have it in my calendar, it actually expands space and expands time. and I'm able to hold more capacity with people and do more, like take more actions. It's really crazy when you have, this is a time that I have, I'm putting it in the calendar for this. And why don't you share your timers and how you stay?
Yeah, there was a funny. So this was so inspired. I remember actually a few years ago when we started doing this, I watched a video on YouTube, and it was, or no, on Reels, right? This was when Reels were first came out. It might have been TikTok or whatever, but it was like this lady where she showed the time lapse of her cleaning her kitchen in 20 minutes, and it was a mess. She was like, I don't clean my kitchen on a regular basis. This is what I do. I just let the dishes pile up, and then I just set a timer, and I'm like, boom, 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 knock it all out. And it's like she could clean her whole kitchen that was a disaster in 20 minutes. And I'm like, oh my God, that's amazing. So what I realized is
It motivated Chad to start cleaning the kitchen. Heck yeah.
Yes, there was a while that I was actually cleaning the kitchen on a regular basis, because what I would do is what I found is the things that I hated the most cleaning kitchens. I would set a timer, even smaller timer. So I would do 10 minutes or 15 minutes and set the smallest timer possible. And then because you're constantly, you're wanting to get as much done in the timer that you can do. So you set the timer, and I saw that it was funny. There was this guy, he did this. Anybody that's in Quantum Impact, if you saw the video for it, it's the productivity app. And he cleaned his whole house in like 30 seconds. It wasn't full. It was like he took the garbage and he threw it over the house, and it slid down the roof
You may have
into
to
the garbage.
admit
It was pretty amazing. Yeah, I might have this. It was amazing.
It was pretty good.
So, but this is the thing. So when you have timers, you become like superhuman, and you can get way more done in your life and business. And so this is, hey Aileen, and so this is so
50K is actually gonna take action. So we talk about energetics, but it's actually the strategy and the things that you're doing on a daily basis. So to kind of recap, is ultimately it's like you're building your cold, the people who don't know who you are. How are you bringing cold people into your world? And then it's your warm people. I think probably all you guys you're the warm people, right? People they're watching your videos.
Who's never seen us before or has never really been on any of our stuff? I'm just curious. And who's been around for a bit?
Yeah.
Let's get a jump
And
around.
then your hot people. So you create your SOPs around something around your cold, something around your warm, and something around your hot. And now you know exactly what time frame during the day. Like I know because I have Charlie, she's 2.5, she gets up at 7:30. There are some days, if I know exactly what I need to be doing, I do this probably 3 to 4 times a week. I wake up super early. I get all of my SOPs and like the stuff I need to be doing on my computer done. And then when she wakes up, my work is done and I can go spend the whole day with her. And I apologize, I can't see your name, but I absolutely love that you used to resist structure and you thought it was stifling your creativity. I used to be the same way. And yeah, it does amplify the creativity.
Yeah, there's a stream. It might be a StreamYard link somewhere. If you, some people, we can't see who they are from StreamYard, but
Yes.
It's amazing otherwise.
And then remember, as you're doing this, like as this 50K by Christmas, there's a rewiring. Right? When we talk about the energetics and stuff, there's also a rewiring in our brain of, I call it the financial thermostat, of being able to receive, 50K by Christmas or 50K in 90 days. What does that look like? What does that feel like?
Oh, hey, Laura.
And being able to accept that, right? And so one way that, like one little quick trick that we're going to do here is to start giving an anchor to this, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we've set the intention. And so now what we want to do is just anchor in that intention into your body. So there's a few different ways. We actually did something really fun, and I'm going to give you a challenge for bonus points. You better, here, Blue.
Blue? Okay. You gonna do it?
Here, let me do it for Chad real quick. This is how quick, because we're talking about time. All right, so this is the homework, and you get points for this, guys. So remember, most points, we are keeping track. We got some really cool prizes and bonuses and stuff. So I can, I am. You see it? So I can, I am. What does that even mean? I can means you can, and I am. It's not I will. It's not one day. It's not
I
sometime.
hope.
It's
I
like,
try.
yeah, it's like I am. Like if you're in, like, I can, I am. We're doing this. Oh,
Awesome.
awesome. Thanks, Kelly. So your homework assignment, a few different things. Aileen, I love you. Nice to see you here. Few different things. What you're doing. Number one is you're going and seeing how much time do you realistically have that you can devote to taking actions within your business. Really important number to know, because then you can start, okay, so this is how much time I have. These are the 3 areas that I need to focus on. How do we make this work, right? So what you're going to do is you are then going to write I can, I am on your hands and in the homework thread in Coaches for Transformation.
If you can. Sorry.
I know you can. Not only can you, but you are. I can, I am. But you're going to take a picture of it. You're going to put it in the thread in Coaches for Transformation, and you will get bonus points. But in your picture, I also want to know these are how many hours I have for my business. And there's no right or wrong. If it's 2, if it's 4, if it's 8, if it's 12, if it's 16, like whatever that number is, amazing. But let's state it out there, set the intention, and put it on your calendar. Where are those 4 hours? Is it 2 in the morning? Is it 2 at night? Is it like start scheduling out, planning out your day? Because I promise this does expand your creativity and it does create freedom when you have this really clear. All right.
Yeah, I'm going to do a call to action real quick. So obviously we're giving points for people sharing the video, right? So sharing this video, also tagging people that you feel that are out to make a big impact on the world. So coaches, people that are really amazing, that are just really leaders, people that are like really out to make this ripple effect on the world and this impact. Feel free to tag them below, and when they see this part, they'll know that this is why you tagged them. And then the points for doing the assignments. If you don't know what the other assignment is, you're going to want to go watch the first video from last week.
Yep, and you can find all of them in the favorites thread. There's homework, all of the homework threads are in there. It will be posted at 1:30 this afternoon. That will be when the homework thread is. So you guys have some time to go get a drink, find a marker somewhere, put it on your hand, and then take a picture. And yeah, this is exciting. Anything else? If you're not registered, make sure you register so you can play too. And let's do.
If you need the link, drop link below, and we'll make sure to get you the link.
Perfect.
Appreciate you.
All right, appreciate you guys.
Bye.